Azure Latch is slowly going on a downhill spiral. Just a week ago, Azure Latch dropped part 1 of a refresh update for Psy, and just the other day, as I'm recording this, they dropped part 2 of the Psy refresh update. And now that the entirety of the Psy refresh update has finally come out, I can safely say that the future of Azure Latch has me seriously worried now. Now, when they had first announced that they were going to be doing a refresh of Psy, I was extremely confused, as I personally thought that Psy was just fine as is. Like, the only thing about it that needed some changing in my opinion was his perfect touch, but even then it was still fine. So I was really scared that they were going to do some unnecessary changes to his kit, but when the update actually came out, I was happily surprised. They ended up changing his T special, where instead of just giving you a dash, you gain a whole new mode, changing how most of your moves work. And to be honest, it was actually pretty cool. This new mode was called Reflex Mode, and when you're in it, it changed Perfect Touch, or Beautiful Destruction, whatever you want to call it now, to where instead of doing a heel flick, you would instead do a dash, giving you insane distance. Your Nutmeg in Reflex Mode would just be replaced with Psy's old T special, and your curve shot would turn into a straight shot, with it being similar to Bachira's Bond shot. Other notable changes that they added to Psy were that if you were close to a teammate and you used Magic Pass, it would turn into a grass cutter with the ball going to their feet. Along with that, they added a new shot to Psy's Awakening, where if the ball was in the air near you, you could volley it with curve shot and turn it into a powerful straight shot. Now, of course, as with every Azure Latch update, there's always going to be some bugs. And with Psy, he had some really tedious ones. If you were to score with Reflex Mode on, you wouldn't have your flow be drained at all, leading to players abusing it. There was a visual bug where the mode you were on wouldn't properly show, meaning you could be on Logic Mode, but the game would tell you that you were on Reflex Mode, which, by the way, that bug in particular has messed me up so many times to the point I didn't have fun using his mode half the time. Yukimiya had a bug involving his T special and his gyro shot. Now, how you do it exactly, I don't know the specifics of, but what I do know is that it allowed players to score from half the field, which is just insane. As well as the game's performance just got increasingly worse. Now, I personally haven't experienced too many frame drops, but I have seen many people get underneath 30 FPS starting this update. Along with this, the horrendous ping issues this game already has got worse, as I used to get pretty consistent ping, but ever since this update, I've been ping spiking like fucking crazy. Now, apparently these two issues stem from the new ball physics / ball VFX. Now, how true that is, I don't know, but I pray they fix the root of these issues soon, as they make the game borderline unplayable. Now, aside from all those issues that I've just mentioned, I personally thought that the update was still fine. Good even. And to be honest, it made me quite excited to see what they would add in part 2 of the update. But sadly, I wouldn't be making this video if part 2 of the update was good. To be honest, it was quite mediocre, if not bad. To start off with my biggest criticism, I really dislike the new